AsSalaamuAlaikum. For those of you who are new to this channel, I would like to say welcome. And for those of you who are not new, welcome back. I am Aziza, and the reason for today's video is a simple one. I have found something truly amazing that I wanted to share because the first time I did this, I got a lot of feedback. The first video I made was called the Ave On Hijab. And it was basically me showing you how I put my hijab on because I had gotten a whole bunch of inquiries about that on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, like how is it that you're putting your hijab on, mainly from new shahadas, but I was delighted to answer the question nonetheless. You can scroll down and find that video. It's called the Ave On Hijab Part 1. But this one, I wanted to show you, which is why it's called Part 2, how I have upgraded my system. Because trust me, from today on, it's upgraded. I'm done with pins. Now, for years, ever since I started covering at about probably like 12, 13, when I hit puberty, I have been wearing two pieces, like I said in the first video about this whole subject. I wear an underpiece, which is pretty much like a bandana that's tied around my head, and then a khimar in the shape of a square that is folded into a triangle and pinned underneath here. I don't know, can you see the pin? I think, yeah. But basically, this is not how you have to wear a khimar. This is just the way that fits me best, that I felt most comfortable in. But in recent years, because I've been pinning and pinning and pinning and pinning over years, like 20-something years now, I sort of started to develop like an indentation under my neck, and that's a problem. So I started looking for other ways to wear a khimar that would rid me of the dreaded hijab pin, and I have found it. I need to show y'all something. So I was scrolling through, I believe it was Facebook. It could have been Instagram one day. And I saw a clip of a sister putting on what was called the No Fuss Shayla. And honestly, I have been looking into Shaylas because the way that you just wrap them, it was so easy when other sisters would do it. It was just like, oh, I gotta try that. But then I did try it, and then I started looking like, I was recently released from the trauma unit. Like, people was coming up to me like, oh, you're so brave. And I'm like, no, this is for protection. This is a head covering. They were like, of course it is, dear. But you get what I'm saying. It was just not working for me. So I just gave up on the Shayla completely. And then, like I said, I had saw this video come down my timeline of something called the No Fuss Shayla. And it was this sister, this beautiful Muslim woman, putting on this khimar that looks like a Shayla with, like, it was the easiest thing in the world. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I want it. Because like I said, I'm done with the pin, and that looks like it could help me. Seriously. So I got in touch with her. Her name is Bashira. Assalamualaikum, Bashira. And she said, I got the perfect khimar for you. And so she sent me this. Let me show you something. Okay, first of all, the packaging. Come on. Y'all know how I love it when my sisters in Islam take their businesses seriously enough to actually package things with like a logo. And she sent me a beautiful calendar. I mean, it is everything. Alhamdulillah. Like, this is amazing. But let me show you the actual khimar and show you how to put it on, because seriously, I'm telling y'all, my prayers have been answered. All right, let's see. We're gonna pull one out. Doesn't matter what color, but let's just go with the red real quick. Now this is an underpiece. This is the part that I would generally put around my head, like I said, like a bandana. That's what this is right here. She is not obliged to send you this. Bashira this is not something that she would normally send you, but I begged like a lot because my forehead is a sort of an insecurity of mine. Like, NASA was calling, saying that I was like, causing problems for reentry. That's a story for another day. But she is not obliged to send you this. I just want to make that clear, because you could ask, but it's not. I'm not going to promise that she's going to send you an underpiece. An underpiece is just what makes me comfortable. And I begged and I begged and I begged, and she caved. So shukran for that. But I'm just saying, don't be upset if she says that she doesn't have enough fabric to send you an underpiece. Moving on to the actual, demonstration part of this video. All right, now seriously, just seriously watch how quick this is. You slip it on. Mind you, this is an underpiece for this Khimar, but you slip it on. You're nice and covered. No need for a pin, seriously. And then you just turn this piece where the second hole is. You turn it counterclockwise. And you put it on. Boom. Seriously, like, how easy is this Khimar to put on? It's insane. And I'm done. You pull it back and I'm done. I'm covered. Like, I don't even know how else to say. This thing is just, Bashira, you are a miracle worker. May Allah reward you. This is insane how easy this thing is to put on. Alhamdulillah, I'm done with pins forever. So done. All right, one more time for the people in the back. I'm going to use the black one again. You just pull it over your head. You're covered here. No need for a pin. This is the hole. Right here, again, you just slip it on. Turn it counterclockwise first, don't forget. You slip it on, and you're done. You are completely, totally covered. Done. Finito. I mean, y'all don't even know how happy I am right now. Seriously, I can't even express it. I am seriously ecstatic. You can twist this to your liking, to how you're comfortable, what looks best for you. Again, you do not need an underpiece. I just have a gigantic forehead, so I want one. But easiest Khimar to ever put on, ever. Period. End of story. Listen, at the end of the day, we are Muslim women, and covering is an obligation for us. It is just, and actually adhering to that is our way of, telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we hear and we obey. So we cover. The reason I made the first video, the Ave On Hijab part 1, is because I had, like I said, a lot of new shahadas, a lot of sisters asking me how I wear my hijab. And I'm telling you that Muslim women all over the world do not wear the hijab like me, just as I don't wear mine like a lot of Muslim women out there. However, because I was asked, I made that video. And I'm making this one because I found an easier way to put on a Khimar without the marks a pin can leave on the skin. And you can cover happily, beautifully, easily, and move on with your day. And I'm telling you, this no fuss Shayla that Bashira has got, that she created, is an incredibly simple way to do what Allah commanded us to do. I'm going to go ahead and use her calendar that she sent me to show you that Sister Bashira is on Facebook. She is on Instagram. There's her number down there in the bottom right corner. Her website, her slogan, alhamdulillah, it's just, you don't even need me. You can just use those tools to find her. Bashira girl, again, shukran for you know what, may Allah just, alhamdulillah, that He blessed you with the idea. Because sisters like me who have been trying to get away from pins needed something so simple but so beautiful because of your wide array of colors and patterns. Like, it's not, we don't have to substitute beauty for simplicity, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm grateful to you, because this is amazing. You did it. Like, you had a light bulb moment, and millions of Muslim women besides myself, I'm going to speak for us all and say shukran, because it's amazing. You did that, girl. You did that. Inshallah, leave me a comment below if you have something that you want me to see, something that you want me to try out. Let me know if you tried Bashira's Khimars and how they worked for you. They work amazingly well for me, but I want to hear from you too. And until then, I will see you in my next video. As-Salaamu Alaikum.